boys and girls, I can't tell you how good that tastes. I'll show you again. Have a look. Look at that. It's fantastic. Better take that off now. Okay, so I was going to put some prawns in, but the prawns they cook too long and it doesn't kind of work very well. So I'm going to leave the prawns out. There might be a couple in the marijuana mix. What do you mean marijuana mix? Marijuana mix. Marinara mix. You think your thought I can't even pick? Do I need to thicken it up? I don't know if I need to thicken it up. Anyway, can't zoom in. That's all right. Getting back to it. Getting back to this authenticity thing. Like, we all do it. I've done it for years. Hidden parts of myself as a musician and masked it. Like, how can I put it? It's really hard to explain. Yeah, so we all do it. We all kind of go, well, I'm not going to show you the best of me. I mean, sometimes, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm hiding everything. God, look at me now. What tends to happen as a musician is you fear you're playing. You fear that somebody's going to find out that you haven't done enough work or you haven't done enough practice. Like, hey man, I've done shitloads of practice. It's just that my capacity is not like others. Do you know what I mean? Like, my capacity is to learn is not like really like somebody else. And then this whole authenticity thing, I think, look at that. It's great. Is that snapper? Snapper. And I'm just going to chop it roughly. Where was I? I don't know. You know, some of us, we tend to kind of go, well, what I'll do is I'll record this piece of me playing and find the best bits. And I might have to redo it a couple of times. It might have to, you know, like I'm doing now, is editing this video to give you the best bits. But you don't want to see the other bits on the cooking video. That's just going to be boring. I mean, that would be a live video. And then if I'm a live video, anything could happen. That's what I want to happen. Hang on. What am I doing? What's my name? What am I doing here? Who am I? What's my purpose? Oh, cooking fish pie. So rather than go through all that and deal with, you know, editing a live video of me playing, I've been doing a lot more just streaming playing, just getting backing tracks and playing to them and letting it out there of this is all I know. This is all I know. Like, my capacity to do any more is, look at my hair's getting long, I've got to chop it, man. But my capacity to go beyond this and this hairdo is a little bit difficult. So you either like me, I either like me or I don't. And I'm not going to fall into I don't because I like me. I like the way I play. I wish I could play better. Don't get me wrong. I mean, oh man, we all do that. We all want to play better. We all want to be better people. We all want to be better musicians. That's the nature of nature, that you want to progress and become the best version of yourself that you can. As far as music is concerned and guitar playing, it's a difficult fucking thing, man. Wow. So here I am. From now on, I have made a commitment to myself that I'm going to be more authentic with what I do and who I am. And just play. And if somebody likes it, they like it. If they don't, I'm not really concerned, because there's always something in the back of our minds going, what if so-and-so musician watches it? They'll kind of understand that my harmonic knowledge is not as good as they thought it was. Or it's like, no. It doesn't matter. That's who you are, and you either like it or you don't. And you can use it or you use somebody else. Man, I've worked my ass off. It's not been work, but I've worked plenty. I've done so many gigs and so many sessions that it's just this is who I am. So I'm doing all right. But at the moment, we're on fish pie. So I'm going to put all this in. I'm going to drain that juice. I've got a feeling that with all of this marijuana mix was from Chinatown in the seafood markets down there. So it was good. Oh, look at this. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at this while I stir it. Look at that. Oh, that's a bit chunky, but that'll reduce down, I think. Oh man, look at that. Oh, yeah, the pies are gonna be a lucky dip. Sometimes you might get a bit of salmon, or you might get a mussel, or you might get a bit of camilleri. Speaking of camilleri, I watched a live stream of my friend Nathan Cavalieri. I wasn't really thinking what I was saying there. But I watched Nathan on Twitch last night. Man, that guy's fucking fantastic. Not only he's playing, but the fact that he's looking after his audience, you know, streaming at his live gigs and all that sort of stuff. It was beautiful. Yeah, it was great to watch him do his thing, you know, see him live on stage with as duo, and then to see him talk after the show, because he was on Twitch live on his phone, and it was just great watching him after the gig, sitting around in the green room, just talking and chatting, and he's got it all together. He's really kind of on it. And seeing these Twitch people, I think that's where my brain's going now, is to get into that Twitch vibe. I like it. I like it. I really like it. Did I say I like it? Because I like it. Right. Some of the fish pieces are starting to break already, and that's just going to make, rather than put flour in there, that's just going to make it all kind of glue together. Oh, see, I was worried. I was worried with the fish pie because I always love lemon and lime with fish. It's one of those things, you know, it's like I grew up with it. My dad had a lemon tree in the backyard, and whenever it was Fridays, because we were good Catholics, you shouldn't say that. We were good Catholics. And we'd always eat fish on Fridays. And we'd go out to go and get some lemons, kids. And you go and get the lemons and you'd have it on the fish. So I love lemon. I love lemon with fish especially. So putting the lime in there, I was worried that if I make a fish pie, is it going to just taste of all that gooey, fishy sort of flavour? No. This now has got that red curry sort of Penang curry flavour, but it also has the lime in there too. And I reckon it's about time I put coriander in there. And if you don't like coriander, don't eat my pies. Okay, that's going in. I'll give you one more look. Look at that. Looking good. I reckon I'll get to the pie bit very soon. The fish is starting to kind of loosen up now, so it's making it nice and thick and chunky. Thought I was going to put flour in, but I don't need to do that. I can't stop tasting it because it tastes really good. That's going to be an amazing pie. I'm telling you. It's spicy, like it's got some chili in it. But, oh, this is going to be great. I wonder if I should put some prawns in. Should I? I'll have a look. I do have some prawns, but they're frozen. So by the time that they're cooked, but these ones are big mothers. There's 7 big prawns in there, which would be fine. So everybody's going to get a prawn. Don't worry about it. Kids, you'll be fine. You'll get one. See this music that you're hearing here? See, I can't play other people's music. I can only play my own that I have license to now with Facebook, which is fine. I get it. It's a bit of a bummer, you know, like you can't turn other people onto other music. But this is my Chillax album. And all the tracks you've heard are kind of, you know, groovy, dinner music, restaurant sort of tracks, you know. Sort of light housey, not housey, what do you call it? Acid jazz. Connotations of that are just kind of like, that could be any era, you know, taking acid and playing jazz. So it's kind of like acid jazz, but this last piece is called Sleep My Muse. So I thought it was fitting for the last track of the album to have this that is really like a meditational piece. Sitar. So Sleep My Muse. Thank you. You've done your job. I've done the album. Now sleep. It was the last track that I recorded. It turned out great. I love it. It's got a trip. I haven't listened to it because it's not got a funky pattern to it. So I kind of let it go if I ever listen to it. I kind of fast forward it or go to another track. But this, I'm listening to it now going, this is cool. Right, I'm going to let that sit for a while. I'm going to start making the base for the pies. The interesting thing is I haven't eaten lunch yet. It's 2:45. The cats are going to come up very soon. They're going to go, where's my dinner? 3 o'clock on the dot. Okay, so I'll get back to you. I'll start making the pie base and I'll show you what I've done.